Hi everybody, check it out. I did it. I dyed my hair. Now I originally was going to dye it with products I bought from Sally's, all the semi-permanent dye, but then I got to thinking it'd be my luck. As soon as I washed it, or by the second or third time I'd wash it, it'd probably all wash out or it'd turn hot pink really fast. So ultimately I was just kind of like thinking that, you know, whatever I put in it isn't going to last for a long time bread wise, and then it's going to be stuck with like this hot pink, which I love hot pink, but for work I don't think that that would be such a good idea. So I decided just to go and get a box dye. I've used Revlon Colorsilk in the really light ash blondes before, which have been really good for when I didn't want to bleach my hair. And so I was thinking, well, you know, I could go to like Walmart or Target. So I went to Target and got Revlon Colorsilk and dyed it. I bought 3 boxes of this. This is the burgundy color, and I ended up just using 2. I bought an extra one. I figured I probably wouldn't need the 3rd one, but I bought it just in case, or if I need like an emergency touch-up or something, if it didn't turn out so well when I first dyed it, which I dyed it the night before last, and this is how it turned out. So I think it turned out really good for, you know, just choosing this and not really putting a lot of effort into doing it. But these are like $2.99 a box, so I kind of, part of me had just wished I had done this to begin with. I was trying to avoid doing the box dye, but the more I thought about it, if I'm going to put all the money and effort into, you know, having red hair, might as well kind of do it the semi-right way, or at least I would call this the right way. And it's not really the right way, but anyways, so yeah, it's a lot darker than I really wanted, but at the same time I wanted something dark. I wanted like a blue base dye, which I did try the Dollar Tree dye, and I will say that the color came out really good. I dyed it the night after I made the video showing that I bought it, and it turned out really good. I don't know from longevity, but I mean, it's, as far as I can tell, it's a really good quality dye. So I wouldn't discount it. The only thing, I'll put up a picture maybe, or I had a little clip like from when I was dyeing my hair with this, like right before I went and dyed it with this, that I was trying to show the red that I dyed with this. So I may try to edit that in if it turned out well. I don't know. But I will say that this, ultimately you get like 1.4 ounces of the color and 1.4 ounces of the developer for $1 with this, whereas with the Revlon Colorsilk you get like 2 ounces of the color and 2 ounces of the developer. So you get a little bit more product in this one for sure. And whereas with this one, like I just did just kind of like the undersides of my hair, just a little bit on both sides, and I used up pretty much the whole bottle just doing that with this. But as for the color this is, like, this is more of a natural red color on me. I mean, first glance, just kind of looking at it, underside, it definitely was really close to the model picture, but like where I put it on the blonde, it was definitely more of a natural red. It had a lot of the orange base tones with this one. Whereas this one, the burgundy, you get the blue base tones, which I wanted the blue base tones. And I figure, like, even though I'm not happy with as dark as this is, like, I think that this would be stunning on so many other people, but just me, it's just kind of like a shock because I've always had blonde hair. And so this is like the darkest I've ever been, and just the dark blonde just kind of looks iffy on me anyway, but I'm trying to embrace it. I keep thinking The Little Mermaid. Like, that's my inspiration. That's why I really, really want to be red, is because of Ariel. But I'm thinking the more I wash this, the lighter it'll become, and then I can use my stuff from Sally's, like the Color Brillance, which, since I have it right here anyway, I was looking at it earlier. This stuff, I can touch up the color with this or enhance the color with this. That way I can get it more of a red, kind of what I was going for anyway. But use this to really enhance it, or the Manic Vampire Red, this stuff, which I think this color would probably bring it close to this color if I went down this path, but again, fades fast, so I'll also use this to help enhance it, and that way I can kind of customize my shade of red a bit, or, you know, if I feel like I want it to be brighter or darker, whatever, I can just change it around with that, and that way I can maintain this. But I really miss being blonde. Like, part of me wants to just go ahead and strip the color out and bleach it if I need to, but on the other hand, I kind of want to keep it around since I've already done it, so I don't want to do a whole lot to my hair at one time. So I'm going to try to keep it till at least December, see if I can hang in there that long. I kind of want to see it grow out too. I kind of want to see my roots come through and see how that's going to be, because I've been bleaching my hair for a long time that I can tell, like, the upper part, like the front part of my hair definitely grows in as what I call the tree bark blonde. Sometimes it's a lighter blonde, but the top and back areas and underneath, I'm curious to see what those are really going to grow out to be. Like, underneath, I can bleach it, and then shortly later it'll be back to a really dark color, which I don't know what's up with that, since you're removing pigment from it, pretty much bleaching it, so I don't know if it's just a chemical reaction. I don't know. Maybe it's just the sunlight not shining, whatever. But I'm curious to see how it's all going to grow out as it grows. I'm just, you know, just wanting to see that. That way, it'll be more of a, my hair will grow into be a more consistent color than what it has been for many years now. But at this moment, I feel like it's more consistent. It's like I've always had the lighter blonde and then the darker blonde brunette underneath, so it should be interesting. So that's part of the reason why I want to keep it in for a while too. But we'll just see how it goes. And if it starts to, like, I've got a feeling it's probably going to turn brown, which I'm not too crazy about. I really don't want my hair to be brown. But again, that's why I can use the temporary or semi-permanent stuff to help with that. But if it gets to the point to where it's just like all brown and it's not easy to change it back to red with those products, then I'm definitely going to strip out the color and bleach it if necessary or whatnot. I'm just trying to like it. I went into work and everybody, like, I wasn't trying to make a big deal about it. In fact, I was kind of hoping nobody would say anything about it, but of course it was inevitable. But yeah, so many shocked faces, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, you dyed your hair!" And they're like, "Oh, didn't recognize you." Or, but everybody's just like dumbfounded by it. But I've got a lot of really good reactions. And then one of my coworkers who I worked with at the previous store, who's kind of become like family to me, she's like, "Oh," and then she's like, "Oh, I miss you as being a blonde." And I was like, I miss me being a blonde too. But I feel like wearing different things, it's a whole new world with that, because, you know, I never really thought about the clothing I wore color-wise with my appearance, but now I'm starting to notice that certain colors don't look so great when you have this shade of hair anyway. Yeah, I don't like that aspect. Maybe it's just my psyche thinking about that, or maybe I'm just been blind to it all along. Because I feel like I could wear anything before that I really liked, and now I feel like I'm more conscious of what I'm wearing color-wise. Yeah, and I knew that dark hair would kind of wash me out. Like, again, my natural hair colorage, when it's the darker blonde, especially like if I don't have the lighter blonde around my face, I look really sick. Like, I look ill and sick with the darker hair, and this, I feel like it may kind of make me look a little sallow. Again, whatever. But I also reparted my hair, because the way my hair was parted before, it just looked horrible. And I guess it still looks horrible now, but it doesn't look as horrible. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm out of my comfort zone with this. Yeah, and I had a lot of people who are like, "Oh, you're so brave for doing that." So, okay, cool, I think. Yeah, they're like, "I wish I had the courage to do that too." Okay. Yeah, So I think that's all for now. We'll see how it goes. I don't know, but still, I've been like, last night I was just on this obsessive mermaid kick, just trying to convince myself that I love this. I'm just like, I'm finally living my dream of being Ariel. And I keep telling myself that, but it's not working so well. But maybe that's something to look forward to. Maybe Halloween I can be Ariel. I don't know how I do a mermaid tail, but maybe I'll work something out. And yeah. So here it is. And even though it turned, like, I went down a different path than what I originally intended to with the plan, but it worked. There were no casualties other than the fact that I'm no longer blonde. So, hey. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.